Thank you for joining me. My name is Jay Sang. I'm with Dixie RV. I'm going to do a little presentation for you on the Keystone Laredo 240 MK, which is just right here behind me. One of the things you'll notice is all fiberglass exterior. It's all aluminum framed, which means every 16-inch centers it has aluminum studs on it. Unlike the competition where around the perimeters of your windows there's no aluminum, but on the Laredo they actually put aluminum around it rather than having wood. Here you'll notice a cable and outlets. You could actually put your TV out here, so you could actually barbecue, grill, and also watch the game when the game's on. Of course, your wheels, you have some nice wheels on there. You have an electric awning. You also have the Glacier Package, so it's actually, you have heated tanks. Your black tank, your gray tanks are heated, so that way they're not going to freeze over, and you can take this unit into an extreme cold weather and you're going to be protected. This unit is 24 feet long, but one thing you'll notice is a 50 amp, okay? And the benefits of a 50 amp over 30 amps is that you could actually run two air conditioners at the same time. One slide here, we have a docking station here, which is your outside shower and your tank flush. Also your satellite and your cable as well, and your winterization on and off. All that's enclosed, so that way you don't have your water lines freezing up. Your side compartment, notice how thick that is. It's not a flimsy compartment, it's real thick, has magnetized, so it's not going to fall on you. It has a super seal that goes all the way around, so you don't have water that's going to try to get inside. And what you have here is, this is it's the same material that's on the inside. It's called bow floor. It's slip resistant, mildew resistant, mold resistant, moisture resistant, cold crack resistant, lasts you forever. Comes with a 25-year warranty. Slam baggage latch doors here, Class A type baggage doors. You can notice the aerodynamics of the front cap, and what that does is that's able to cut right through the wind rather than hitting the wind. Okay, the wind's going to go over the top, underneath the bottom, and not going to create any drag, any bounce. Okay, and the reason why is because your underbelly is also sealed, so it's not going to, the air is not going to spin underneath. It's going to be able to flow smoothly underneath and over the top. And not only that, it's going to create less fatigue for you, the driver that's pulling it, but you're going to burn less fuel. Okay, so it's going to be very economical, and I'm sure that that would be a benefit over something that's going to burn a lot more gas. The other thing you'll notice is a electric tongue jack comes as an option from the factory, and it's always to get one good installed by the factory. The other thing you'll notice is your propane bottles. Your propane bottles are all enclosed, okay? And that's just what they do on the Laredo. Keystone makes a lot of products, but on the Laredo you'll find out all their tanks are enclosed like that. Let's go take a look at on the inside. I'm going to show you some of the things on the inside. Now we're actually inside of the 240 MK. One of the things that you'll notice is as you walk in, you can see the rounded roof that the Laredo has, and the benefits to that is not only that you're not going to have water that's going to sit up there, but it actually makes the ceiling even taller. For it to be a low profile travel trailer, it's actually got pretty decent high ceilings because the way that it's rounded. The other thing that I want you to notice is just the uniqueness of it. Well, you have a sink, okay? It's a large sink, and the sink is designed to be able to do your dishes, but if you have small pets, you could actually even bathe those small pets inside the sink. And this handle comes off, so it makes it easy to be able to not only clean your dishes, also bathe your pet. And if you look at the floor, this is called a bow floor. Okay, the bow floor is actually slip resistant, mildew resistant, mold resistant, cold crack resistant, moisture resistant, and it comes with a 25-year warranty on the floor itself. If you look around here, we have the horseshoe style booth, okay, with the removable table. Okay, now most of your RVs, most of your travel trailers are going to have the horseshoe type booth, but not going to have the removable table. And the removable table is there to make it easy on you, the consumer, to be able to take that table out, put it outside, mount a TV on the table, and while you're out there cooking and barbecuing, you could also watch the game as well. But on the horseshoe booth, one of the things you'll notice is that you actually have two sides to this cushion. Okay, you have a fabric side and then you have kind of like a vinyl side, okay? And the reason that is, this is the side that you want to have whenever the whole family is sitting around the table and eating. But let's just say, you know, the kids are outside and they're at the beach or they're at the pool and they just run on into the camper. One of the things you can do is take your cushions, flip them upside down like this, and that way the vinyl end is going to be on top, which is water resistant and waterproof, and it's going to keep you from having water actually going inside the fabric itself. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to replace your cushions whenever you wanted to instead of whenever you had to? The other thing you'll notice is that unlike your competition, the Horseshoe Booth actually has drawers. Okay, not only storage but drawers, which means you can put things in here and then grab them from over here, which this cushion pulls out and this comes up. So you have tons of storage in a camper that's 24 feet in length and that only weighs 5,200 pounds. The other thing I want you to notice is it doesn't have just mini blinds like your conventional travel trailers. It actually has shades. And these shades are just made to last longer. They're easy to clean, they're easy to prep, and they're easy to put up and bring down. The other thing you'll notice is that you have recessed speakers, okay, that are recessed into the ceiling. And what that's going to do is that's going to give you, when you have your TV running, which is going to give you that surround sound that you need coming from the TV, which is going to work in conjunction with your AM, FM, CD, DVD player, which is right here. And not only that, it has an auxiliary, but it also has a USB port. This right here is a 37-inch TV versus a 32, which is usually what you get for something that's this size. The other thing you'll notice is that this TV actually pulls out. So I don't want you to think that it's just stationary. This TV pulls out and you can turn it this way, okay? Which means that not only that the people sitting at the dinette table can also see, but let's just say if you have people sitting on the bed, they can see it as well. And it's got a pretty decent arm that comes out, so you can turn it even more. The other thing to notice too is your drawers. These are double ball bearing guided drawers. You could actually put 40 pounds inside these drawers and not damage it. You know, one of the examples that they use, they actually take a cement block and they put a cement block in the drawer just to show you the durability of the drawer itself. You can see how deep the middle drawer is there. That drawer is about 5 inches deep versus say 3 inches or 4 inches deep on your conventional travel trailers. And this is where your pots and pans would go. It's 5 inches deep, it's just wider, and it gives you more room to be able to put those things. The other thing I want you to notice is that you'll notice that you see actually floor down there. And the reason why you see that is because what they do is they lay the floor down first, then they put everything on top of it. Okay, because the floor is slip resistant, mildew resistant, mold resistant, moisture resistant, they actually put the floor right underneath the sink just to prove to you that even if you've got water down there, it's not going to damage it where you're going to have to replace it. An 8 cubic foot refrigerator versus a 6. Now this is a 24-foot camper, okay? But one of the things Laredo wanted to do is they wanted to make a smaller camper but give the same options that's in a larger camper or even in a fifth wheel. Now this type of refrigerator you're going to find in a fifth wheel, which is an 8 cubic foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have 4 compartments here, that's one way to tell. 4 compartments, it's an 8 cubic foot. 3 compartments, it's a 6 cubic foot. So this is an 8 cubic foot refrigerator and freezer. And it also has the, on the front of it, it has the wood grain, you know, to give it that nice look as well too. And it's gas and electric, so if you're plugged into your truck, it's actually going to keep the refrigerator cool, keep your food cold, so that way your food doesn't spoil when you get to camp. The other thing to notice too is you have a place here, which is kind of like a pantry. You can use it as a pantry, you can use it to store a lot of you know, other things. And one thing that I found out is people that own RVs and travel trailers, they have the consistency to become very, very creative with storage space. And one of the things you'll notice is that you'll see how deep this is. Where most of them only go halfway, this one actually extends about 18 inches deep rather than 6 or 8 inches deep. it's actually longer than my arm. Okay, you can see me put my arm in here and I can't reach the end. So you can see you can put a lot of different things in here. And all of our cabinets are Amish crafted. That means the Amish actually makes the cabinets. They're screwed and glued together rather than stapled together like some of your competition. So they're very, very durable. It's real wood, not that laminated stuff. And I'm sure that's a benefit. The other thing you'll notice here is you have 2-inch sidewalls. They're aluminum framed sidewalls with 2-inch block foam inside of them. And they're all laminated sidewalls, which you can't do that with every one of them. Same thing with the ceiling. Okay, the ceiling is also laminated as well. Very, very durable. Keystone's been making this product for a long time. They've worked out a lot of the kinks. They're starting to design these things on what people are wanting, what the consumer wants. And it's not how they want to build it, but it's what the consumer wants is the way that they're building these things now and adding certain things to it. Just like, here's an example. Most people, they got tired of the small bathtubs, I'll call them little baby bathtubs. This is an adult bathtub. The other situation I was finding out from a lot of my consumers is that women were complaining that they didn't have a place to sit and shave their legs. Okay, well those opinions were thrown out there to Keystone on their forum, and voila, what you have here is you have a larger adult sized tub with a place to sit. So it's very, very durable, and I can actually jump. It's very, very durable, okay? Plus, I can sit right here. So not only that I can take a shower, but I can bathe, and if I want to shave my legs, I can shave my legs. And and then you have glass sliding doors, so you're not going to have water that's going to be getting outside. It just makes it a lot convenient, a lot better. You got the surround that goes all the way around, the tub surround, and you got a skylight up here. You got a little place to put your soap bars and shampoos, and you can certainly sit on the bottom of the tub as well, bathe kids and so forth. Okay, the other thing you'll notice is your foot flush toilet. Okay, it's actually porcelain. So what that is that's a ceramic toilet rather than a plastic toilet. And the benefits of it is that it's just going to last longer. It's not going to crack on you. Okay, it's able to hold a lot more weight than a plastic toilet. So it's just a total benefit all the way around. And last but not least, same thing here, place to put your towels. As you can see, they're very, very deep. Last but not least, you have a queen size bed that actually has a pillow top mattress that flips up. You have storage underneath, which is separated from what goes across from left to right underneath in the basement part, and that's kept separate. This way you can put your blankets, your pillows, whatnot right there, and you have 2 struts on each side, so it actually stays up and doesn't plop right back down. Back here you have a place, you have 2 lights back there, so if you like to read, you have some reading lights back there. You also have a little place you can put your books, and there's an outlet on that side, and you have an outlet on this side, and you have an outlet on that side. And the reason why they put outlets there is because a lot of people sleep with these sleep machines because they have sleep apnea, and they need to be able to plug that in so they can sleep. And I've noticed that a lot of people have those sleep machines. Right here is where you would hang your clothes. As you can see, very, very deep. That's just the way, Keystone's always made a product where it gives the consumer more than what's expected. All right, guys, thank you for joining me once again. My name is Jay Singh. I'm with Dixie RV. I'm one of the towable sales guys here, and I know a lot about each travel trailer. Been in the industry for about 7 years. Love what I do, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. We just finished a presentation on a Laredo 240 MK, which is a 2015 model, and of course the 16 is coming out. If you have any questions about this unit or any other unit that on our lot, I'll be happy to help you. Please look me up, Jay Singh, Dixie RV, 225-567-4424. Thank you very much for joining me today.